What's up everybody, it's Justin Strong Dragon Training back again. We got another workout for the books today. Today is a back and bicep workout. We're going to use the same objects like we did last time in our chest and tricep one. AKA, we have a bag. In my case, I'm going to use the potty mix. You can use maybe a bag of potatoes, a bag of apples, onions, flour, even dog food if you want. Whatever it is, as long as it's a nice, reliable, unopened bag. And the other thing we would need, again, just like last time, our 2 jugs of water. In my case, it's a Canadian Springs 4-liter distilled water. AKA, I use it because of these handles over here. They're very comfortable on the grip and they're very easy to do a workout with. So really, this is all you need. We are not going to be on the floor today. We're not going to be stepping up on anything today. So you don't need any kind of obstacles from the house. All you need is these 3 pieces of equipment and we're going to get a killer back workout. And without further ado, based on all that, let's get right into the first superset. So here we go, the very first superset of our workout today. We're going to have 3 different exercises. The first one is going to be bent over wide rows. We're then going to have the narrow bicep curls and then the underhand narrow rows, bent over again. So let's take that a little bit step by step. Oh, and we're going to have in my right corner over here, as per usual, going through the workout nice and smoothly so you can get the idea of the pace and how it's looking without stopping. So we're going to do 15 repetitions of each, back to back, without any kind of rest in between, for a total of 3 sets. In between the 3 exercises or the superset, you're going to give yourself a 20-second break. First exercise, the bent over wide rows. You're going to need your jugs for this one. We're going to have the feet nice and flat together, flat on the floor, knees, everything up to the hips, flat together. We're going to bend at a 45-degree level, okay? So just as an idea from the side, this is where I need you guys to be. Don't look down. As per my previous back videos, you look down, chances are 80% of the time you will curve your back. Try to keep your back straight, looking up, especially if you're in the beginning stages, look up, look forward. The jugs are going to have to meet at the bottom, so they're going to have to tap each other at the bottom. Your palms need to be essentially this way, so the inside of your hands need to face your body throughout the entire motion. So, starting off at the bottom, looking up and pulling on wide. Pulling on wide for the rows, all right? Keep your elbows as wide and as out as possible. This is going to hit your upper back, hence the wide rows. And you breathe in, going down, going up. In, going down, going up, okay? Second exercise is going to be the narrow bicep curls. That one we can do with our potty mix. You're going to grab it right in the middle, nice and comfortably. Your feet, let's move the jugs of water out of the way. Your feet are going to be just shoulder width apart, slightly bent at the knees, and grabbing this comfortably, you're going to, from fully extended arms, aka the bag is going to touch your thighs, up to your face. Up to your face. You're going to bicep curl this thing, nothing moving from the shoulder up, all you're moving is from the elbow. So from the side, 1, 2, breathing out as you go up, breathing in as you go down. Okay, very, very simple. And the third exercise is going to be the underhand narrow rows. Back, we're going to go to the jugs. We're going to put our feet again together, just like with the wide rows, knees slightly bent. This time the palms will have to be forward like this through the entire motion. So again, you are bent forward 45 degrees with the back straight, palms facing forward, and pulling right into the lower part of your ribs, aka your hips. So depending on how good your flexibility is, preferably I would like you to pull next to the lower part of your ribs, not to your hips, because that's a little bit of a different exercise. But again, whatever your level is, your level of flexibility is, we're going to be a little more lenient on this one. So palms facing forward, looking up, pull and pull. So from the side, 1, and breathe out. breathe out. You gotta keep your back straight throughout the entire time. Keep your core nice and tight. And if you remember from all the back workouts we did in my previous videos, your shoulders get stretched as they go down, boom, pulling back as they go up. Very similar to the wide one that we did at the beginning. The shoulders go down and then they pull back as hard as we can. Very simple first superset. Let's get through 15 of each of those, 3 sets. All right, the second superset we're gonna get through two different versions rather of upright rows and one cross-body bicep curl. So the first version of upright rows we're going to do with the bag. What I'm gonna need you guys to do, grab it right at the top, nice and super narrow, okay? Your feet for this one, just like with the wide rows, are going to be together and slightly bent. Bag is going to be right in front of you. You're going to keep a back rather nice and straight, and you're going to pull the bag to the bottom of your chin. Again, we've done this one before through the other videos. I need the elbows to stay super up and not allow this to happen. So don't lift the bag up in a bicep curl. We're trying to hit your upper back. So again, feet together, knees slightly bent, back fully straight, pulling up to the chin. Pulling the bag up to the chin. Breathing out, in as you go down, out as you go up, in as you go down. Careful on this one on your wrist. If you're grabbing too close together and you find that you have a little bit of wrist pain, open up a little bit wider. You will have enough room on whatever bag you use to grab a little bit wider and help your wrist out should you have any kind of pain. Before we do the wide version of the upright rows, and plus that's going to be done with the jugs as well, we're going to go through the cross-body bicep curl. Very simple exercise. Feet again wide like in the previous bicep exercise. Slightly bent at the knees, straight. The jugs of water are by the side of your body. You're going to lift them cross-body and then cross-body up, right? So in this one, unlike all the other bicep exercises, I'm going to ask you to a little bit move your shoulder inwards so you can get that flex at the bicep. The flex right at the bicep, okay? So I need your back straight, knees bent slightly, and 1, and 1, 2, and 2. This is how you count these ones, not 1 and 2, okay? It's 1, 1, 2, 2. Breathe out as you go up, in. Out as you go up, in, all right? So you're trying to squeeze that bicep and get that peak performance out of it. Cross body, opposite arm going towards the opposite shoulder. Now the last upright row, the wide version of the upright row, we're going to need to do with the jugs on this one. So same position as the first one, feet together, slightly bent at the knees. The jugs are going to come up front of your body and they're going to open up wide and then go back down. Open up wide and go back down. So from a little bit of a side view, back straight looking forward, wide, wide, breathing in and out, in and out, all right, as you go throughout the movement. Try also on these ones not to shrug up as you go up. Just lift the jugs up to the side. Lift them up to the side. Your shoulders stay relaxed. You just lift the arms nice and as high as possible throughout. For both of the upright row exercises, the narrow and the wide, the hands are always, just like with the wide rows, inner side of your hand facing your body, lifting up. Whereas for the bicep curl, they start palms facing your body and then they go in facing the ceiling up and then opposite face the ceiling up. Always return with those ones by the side of your body. First one with the potty mix, or rather your bag, the narrow upright rows, that's 15 repetitions. The bicep curl are 12 repetitions on each hand, and then 15 of the wide upright rows. And the third and final superset we're going to do today is going to be the bent over hammer narrow rows, the stiff leg deadlifts, and then the standing narrow, or as I like to call, shopping bag lifts. So they're all going to be for the back, but you gotta remember too that every time you're doing any kind of exercise for the back, the biceps are working secondarily. So really, and honestly speaking, you've been doing biceps throughout every single exercise today, right? The other in between, the sandwiches of biceps we've done in the first two supersets, was just to get that extra little bit of work out of the bicep, to work that peak and get that extra little bit of blood flow in the fibers, flexing and folding throughout and all the way. So as I mentioned, for this one is going to be 15, 15, 15, straight up, nothing funny in between. We're not going to rest in between, and then 20 seconds of break in between the first superset for 3 sets in total. All right, so we're going to start off with our jugs of water. Just like we did in the first superset, in that one we had the palms facing forward. Now for this one, it's critical to have the hands or the palms facing each other throughout the entire motion, okay? So you're going to be feet together, slightly bent the knees, bend forward 45 degrees, and you're going to have hands or palms rather facing each other, head looking up, lower back straight, and you're going to pull into the ribs. Pull into the ribs. This is going to hit your lats like crazy. And unlike the palms facing forward version, you're going to hit a different part of the latissimus dorsi in your back, right? Remember, if you go back to my instructional video for the rows in particular, changing your hand and your width of where the hand is going to affect different portions of your lats, all right? So this one's going to be the narrowest one, and you're going to go boom and up to your ribs. Pull those shoulders back. Breathe out and in, out and in, out and in as you go up and down. So from the side, back is straight, shoulders retract and then they stretch. They retract and then they stretch. Don't look down, keep your head pulling up, keep your lower back slightly arched, just a slight tension on there, then you know your lower back is not released or loose or hunched over, okay? The second one for the stiff-legged deadlifts, we're going to use the bag because I'm going to need you to put it sideways, right? So the jug's going to keep on touching the floor, and that's going to take away from the exercise. I mean, there is a style of exercise where every single rep you put the weight down, you start from zero. That's not what we're trying to do right now, okay? So for this one, we're going to have feet shoulder width apart, straight but not locked at the knee. So keep the knee straight, but don't lock it out, okay? Grab the bag at the two different ends, and you're going to bend forward without bending your knees until you feel a stretch in the back of your leg, and then you straighten up all the way. You go down till you feel a stretch in the back of your leg. You keep your vision forward. Again, you look down, you're gonna bend your back. Keep your vision forward, and then straight up and pull the shoulders at the top. From the side, it looks something like so. You bend and breathe in, breathe out. In and out. Notice my knees, they do not bend throughout the entire motion. They stay nice and straight, but they're not locked out. You're at the top. This is fully straight for me. I need to go a little bit further back and get that extra little bit of engagement out of your rector spinae, the muscles right, left, and right of your spine. So go down for a nice stretch and then squeeze. Down for a nice stretch and then squeeze. And then the final exercise I'm gonna need you guys to get through is, again, like I like to call the shopping bag lifts, because they're gonna be hanging on the side and it's like you're lifting them up so the shopping bags don't get wet, okay? Feet together, slightly bend the knees, same posture like with the upright rows because your body's gonna be nice and straight. Arms are gonna be on the side, elbows tucked close, and you're gonna bring these jugs as close as you can to your underarms without flaring the elbows out. So force those elbows to stay in. So with breathe out and then in. Breathe out and then in. From a little bit of a side view. Now notice this is as much as my flexibility allows to lift these jugs. If your flexibility is better, bring them in as close you can to your underarms without allowing your elbows to flare out. So you're nice and tall, underarm and then down. Underarm and then down. So each of these ones again, they're going to be 15 repetitions of each, no break in between exercises. Finish superset number 1, 20-second break, repeat for 3 sets in total. So there you have it, guys. 3 nice and easy supersets, but that target your back from top to bottom and your biceps for a nice little opposite muscle workout from what you did in the previous video. Thank you so much for following this video. I believe everything was straightforward, everything was fairly simple to follow. If not, please drop me a comment underneath this video. I'll be more than happy to explain things more in detail if need be. And again, as I mentioned previously, should you wish something like maybe a private video sent to you with more explanation, or because maybe you have some limitation or some interest or things like that, I'd be more than happy to cater to that and help you guys out. Like I said, Strong Dragon Training is here to help you guys out, especially through this difficult time where we have no way of going out to gym, we have no way of have somebody come to your place, or maybe you go to the gym and have a personal trainer correct you and follow your every move and correct you right on the spot over there. That's why we're here. We're here to help out, and we're here to correct things and cater some easy workouts to keep you guys in shape and fit and not let you become sedentary throughout who knows how long this whole process is going to take. Our next video is going to be predominantly legs, but all body weight as well. So for the next workout, don't worry about any kind of bags or jugs or anything like that. We won't need anything. Just bring yourselves, and we're going to have an awesome leg workout. The previous one was chest and triceps. This one was back and biceps. And as I mentioned, next one is going to be legs, all on body weight. My name is Drives from Strong Dragon Training. Thank you guys for watching this video. And remember, push until you hit a wall and then break right through it. I'll catch you on my next video.